Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Sakib speaking from Metro TV. Breaking news: Mount Merapi erupting in West Sumatra 2024. Good morning viewers. Here's a quick update on the eruption of Merapi West in Sumatra earlier this year. In 2024, Mount Merapi was erupting for several days, sending massive ash clouds into the sky. Residents were evacuating as volcanic ash was spreading across nearby villages. Authorities were setting up shelters and distributing masks while monitoring increasing seismic activity. Friends were being deported due to ash, and rescue teams were working to ensure everyone's safety. Fortunately, no casualties were reported initially. Scientists were studying the eruption to predict future activity. As Mount Merapi remains one of Indonesia's most active volcanoes. This is Muhammad Zulfan Sakif Ayasi. Stay safe and we'll keep you updated. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Keisha speaking from CNBC Indonesia. Let's just discuss the mega transfer hunting Indonesia citizens. Let's discuss what a megatrust earthquake. Megatrust earthquake is a very large earthquake that occurs in a subduction zone where the Earth's tectonic plating pushes under another tectonic where flooding is phenomenon usually occurs in continental where flooding that overlap heavier and colder. Oceanic where flooding when the two where flooding touch edge. Another day move and advance towards each other. This causes the west building or gates which ultimately exits the friction between the two were flooding which result in a strong megatrust earthquake. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Aiden speaking from detik.com. Breaking news. It is better to listen than to be dismissed. Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology, Mendikbudristek Satrio Sumantri Bojonegoro has resigned from his position. In his statement, Satrio said that he had worked hard for past 12 months, but felt that his performance did not meet the government expectation. Therefore, he was to step down rather than be dismissed. Satrio emphasized that his resignation is a personal decision and not influenced by external parties. He said that he had worked to be best of his ability and sincerity during his tenure. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning viewers. Today, 21st of February 2025, I will report you the news that's been happening in this week. Dr. Kusumat Maja Bridge in Bandung City, the pillars are now decorated with colorful murals that add the beauty of the area. Previously, the bridge were dirty with lots of trash. Tons of artists were carrying out the decoration to create this masterpiece. One of them is Captain John, who was the conceptor of this mural. With 10 other artists, he was tasked to paint the mural around 300 meters, starting from Balabut Tamansari intersection to Cihampulas intersection, making this mural one of a kind revitalization plan for the Pusakati carried out by Bandung City Government and Bina Marga. With the budget around 250 million rupiah, they were targeting to finish the mural before April 2025. Thank you so much for watching this news and have a good day. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This is Sultan speaking from Tribun News. The case of alleged corruption in the trading system of the commodities in the region of IUP, PT Tin Company corruption is being handled by the General Attorney Office. Have been a spotlight. Meanwhile, the total suspect in this case are 16 people. Most recently, the husband of actress Sandra Dewi, Raffi Mois, was named suspect and immediately detained on Wednesday, 27 March 2024. Second, Crazy Rich Pantai Indah Kepu, Helena Lim, who was also suspect the day before. He was the manager of PT Quantum Skyline Exchange. Third, Emriza Pahlevi Tabrani as former main director of PT TIN. Fourth, Emil Emindra as financial director of PT TIN from 2017 to 2018. 15, Alwin Albar as operation director in 2017, 2018, and 2021. As well, director of business development from 2020 to 2019 to 2020 of PT TIN. 6, owner of CV Venus Inti Perkasa, Tamran aka Aon. 7, operation manager of CVVIP Ahmad Albani. 8, commissioner of CVVIP BY. 9, main director of CVVIP HT aka ASN. 10, general manager of PT Tinindo Inten Musa Rosalina. 11, main director of PT Sarwiguna Bina Sentosa has initial RE. 12, SG aka AW is a mining entrepreneur in Pangkal Pinang. 13 is MBG as a mining entrepreneur in Pangkal Pinang. 14 is main director of PT RBT Reza Adriansyah. 15, director of business development BT Reza Adriansyah. 16, to Tony Kamsil aka Aki Tamron's younger brother. The Attorney General Office named Tony Kamsil a suspect in OOG. The state loss in the case is estimated at 271 trillion rupiah, and there is still a possibility of increasing. Selesai. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Anta speaking from Detik.com. Shocking explosion in a department store in Taiwan. As of this morning, large explosion occurred at Sincom Mitsukoshi department store in Taichung City, Taiwan, on Thursday, February 13, 2025. This incident resulted in at least 4 deaths and 26 injuries. Among the injured, 6 were identified as tourists from Macau, with one of them confirmed dead. The explosion that occurred at a 12-floor food court was allegedly caused by construction work on the floor. As a result, the food court area on the same floor was temporarily closed. The Taiwanese fire department has deployed 56 fire engines and 136 officers, along with a dog and drone to carry out the rescues. The Taishan Fire Bureau has raised the status of the incident to a level 2 disaster and activated serious emergency response center. Local authorities are currently conducting an investigation to determine the exact cause of the explosion. Public are urged to avoid the area around the scene until the situation has been declared safe. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Beberapa liputan on January 27, one of the maritime is in Indonesia found the Kampomas 2 ship of the at the time of the Kampomas ship sank in the water of the Persian Gulf. Before sinking, the ship was reported to have caused fire to tops out of the bus. As wind on the boat were also fighting. Some of the survivors in the Kampomas ship was hit repeatedly and crowds became one of the ship surviving in the Eastern Pacific. The ship was at the hurricane ship sailed from Tanjung Priok Port, Jakarta to Teluk Bayo and Ujung Pandang at the arm. The ship was captained by Abdul Rifan. A day later, at the ship was reported to have brought Padang the incident that triggered the stream of the Kampomas 2 was forwarded that was in the cast of oil. The fire was treated with our equipment on warfare. The effort were active. Many fell from the ship is on the allow toward the fell to move to the overtake the engineer of the sea transportation. At the time, Habibi in the breakwater with a condition patient when it said that surveyed people jumped in the sea remote of Ujung Padang Arabua Setelah Iskandar said the news of the Kampomas 2 having was first page of the KM Wayang Bulula on the Monday, serving the ship around the Kampomas 2 shipyard about to investigate but the pursuit prevent the outcome of the men on the Thursday. The Kampomas 2 ship was reported to have sunk inside Selat Makassar near Masalimbo is about 2 outlets from the Teluk Bayo Port Ujung Padang. In addition to deploying the number of the ship in local hours on the Kampomas ship was also carried out using the Albert Air Squadron of 10 on against the like west, Mobilado, Tibet, west, Tiken, or with water on the wait on us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eva. I am a report from CNN Indonesia. Have you heard about deforestation? Deforestation is occurring about due to controlled logging. The effect of deforestation was serious. It was harming environment, society, and the economy. One of the biggest of environmental consequences was the loss of biodiversity as land species being exterminated and with extinction. Indonesia losing approximately 104,000 hectares of forest was a serious environmental challenge. Indonesia had the highest deforestation peaking at 3.5 million hectares. Indonesia deforestation was decreasing by 8.4% in 2021 until 2030. Unfortunately, in 2023, deforestation got bigger again, exceeding until 283,000 hectares. Deforestation was not only destroying habitats but also accelerating climate change. Trees were absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When the forests were cleared, large amount of carbon were being released to the air, increasing greenhouse level and contributing to global warming. What causes this is increased due to various human activities such as illegal logging, agriculture and plantations. Non-priorities like oil palm, cocoa and exports, mining and infrastructure development. Who is responsible for this? Of course, is the government, local communities and stakeholders in the country forest landscape. Then how could this deforestation was reduced? Fortunately, society were becoming more aware of the issue was actively taking steps to resolve it. They were carrying out several initiatives to reduce deforestation such as deforestation, efficient land use, and raising public awareness. Additionally, numerous efforts were underway to resolve deforestation. People were realizing the impacts were not felt in Indonesia but also affect in the world. Deforestation was not only impacting the present but also for the future. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is from liveberita1.com. Two of death due to pneumonia. There were significant increase in pneumonia cases for in these few months. It was rising to 3 times common cases. Generally, pneumonia, death caused by influenza, COVID-19, and others. This disease will get worse when it happens to high risk. People such as pregnant women, infection to the lungs, tissue, and inflammation, which causing the disturbance of oxygen supplies. The other way how pneumonia causes death was by infecting bacteria in the body, which will make the body inefficient. That's all for berita1.com. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Waka speaking from Kompas.com. And now I want talking about breaking news, a landslide in Sukabumi. A landslide has occurred in Sukabumi after heavy rains made the ground soft and unstable. The landslide caused damage to several houses and roads in the area. Many families had to leave their homes to stay safe, and some areas are difficult to reach because of blocked roads. Rescue teams were working hard to help the affected people by providing food, water, and other necessities. Landslides happen when soil or rocks slide down a hill or mountain, usually after heavy rainfall. It's a reminder to always be careful during the rainy season, especially in areas with hills or mountains. So let's hope that everyone in Sukabumi to stay safe and that the rescue teams can help them recover quickly. That's all my information. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Al speaking from Kompas TV. Before losing contact, the Sriwijaya airplane that crash was experiencing a significant decrease in altitude. It was reported that from a height of 10,000 feet, the plane was getting crested by 260 according to data reports on Flight Radar 24. The Sriwijaya airplane had been taking off from Soekarno-Hatta Airport. The plane had reached a height of 10,900 feet when it was told the red express had drastically crashed. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Delisa from TV1. Today I will tell you about floods in Krakow. In January, there was flooding in Krakow because of high rainfall and built-up rubbish. Around the bridge, the flooding was the highest, made many vehicles can pass through the road and make long traffic jam. This flood always happen every year. We should pay more attention to clean lines, especially by disposing of trash in designated place. The government should do coordinating with local authorities to address this issue. Hopefully, with the coordination carried out, flooding will not occur again. That's all for my information. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Hiran speaking from BBC News of the Jeju Airlines crash on the Muan International Airport. As of this morning, it was a Jeju Airlines crash in Muan International Airport. This accident occurred at Sunday, 29 December 2024, caused by the belly landing of these airplanes and skidding on tarmac before it slammed into the concrete wall, exploding into the fireball. This event, known as 2216, was carrying 179 passengers from Bangkok, Thailand. 2 crew members were successfully pulled out from this airplane, but most of the people on the board died in fire. The most important job after accident is investigated why the landing gear is apparently malfunction. Maybe it's enough of news. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum jalan raya. On 31 December 1921, there was an accident on Jalan Raya. A pedestrian who saw an accident that truck was seen speeding 30 minutes after the truck, saying that he was sleeping during the driving truck that has a lot of fuel. And the victim of that, the victim was focusing too hard and made him realize it's their fault. They had to get a lot serious injuries or fatal more during these days. Stay safe for everyone and keep your mind still open when you're driving. This incident made the motorcycle rider was killed instantly after being hit by the truck. So the truck driver was suffered injuries to the chest and head, while the motorcycle was being the only one that has a lot of fatal injuries since they got hit by the truck. By the two motorcycle yet, and then we have to still to go on operation by the hospital on Malang. That's all for the information today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Rajit speaking from BBC News. We are want to talking about news is Los Angeles by Fox. Let's play the video first. Breaking news: after being hit by a major fire in January 2025, the Los Angeles area of the United States is now facing a flood and a landslide disaster. This happened after heavy rain poured down of areas that were there to the fire. From the Los Angeles Times roads to the fire from the Los Angeles along the coast were filled with mud and rocks on Friday, February 14. The material come from previously scored hillside. Los Angeles firefighter Eric Scott said this disaster was a double blow for him after the fire because the water mixed with paralysis had closed important road and even swept White-Car, Southern California is indeed accused to a cycle of drought and flash flood, were fire and followed by flood and debris flow. But the last few weeks has seen a huge climate change for residents in the Pacific Palisades and Altadena fire areas. The fire occurred due to a lack of winter rain, which made the landscape very dry during January. The rain finally fell and brought a second wave of challenge. However, the damage from this week rain was not much compared to the fire. Thank you for listening from BBC News. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Ren speaking from Tribun Jateng. Today our breaking news is Indonesia Gelap or Dark Indonesia. The Indonesia Gelap or Dark Indonesia action were initiated by the collegers and with the hashtag Kabur Aja Dulu, which is now much discussed on the social media. This is considered to be a form of disappointment over the current situation on the country. People's anger were triggered by some of the government policies, such as budget efficiency of up to 306 trillion rupiah, which had the own impact on the public services and the free nutritious meals. Budget efficiency carried out by the government is not allocated for essential things, but instead was implemented to the free nutritious meals program, which has been widely criticized. The public has high hopes for the elected president in 2024 election. All the hopes were actually just thrown away. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Kavita speaking from TV1. The word that I want to speak rainfall will reach 2 to 7 centimeters a day. Triggering flooding in burn areas such as Pacific Islands and Altadena. The driver who were driving was also suffered minor injuries. In Hollywood Hills, a landslide left the bridge while Altadena vehicle was trapped among rubble that had been swept along the road. The government has installed sandbags and concrete barriers to anticipate winter storms, but they have not been able to prevent the damage even though rain is usually limited. The area of the former disaster areas remains vulnerable to flooding because the scorched earth cannot absorb water within. That's all from Komunitas. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alif, reported from the liputan6.com. Today I will report about the Jeju Air incident. On December 29, 2024, the world of aviation was shaken by the Jeju Air airplane crash at Muan International Airport, Muan, South Korea. The plane with flight number 2216 was carrying 181 people, including 6 crew members of that plane. That departed from the city of Bangkok, Thailand, goes to the Muan, South Korea. The plane with brand Boeing was failed to land at the runway, and so the plane was lost control and hit the barrier of the airport. The firefighter, soldier, and the police was quickly go to the location and evacuated all the victims. It has been 170 and 9 victims died, and 2 of crew members of that plane was injured and immediately rushed to the Mirage Hospital for the treatment. It has been reported that 140 and 1 victim has been identified. It's still not clear why the plane was crashed at the airport. Then the government investigator has retrieved the flight data and the cockpit voice recorder, which will help them to determine the plane crash and the ensuing fire. Authorities are exploring if the airplane was hit by the bird strike and had some problem in the engine and had problem too in the wheels. Officials said the control tower has signaled to the pilot that there is a bird strike before the pilot signaled to land at the different runway. And however, before the plane landed, the pilot signaled a mayday before the plane landed. Experts say the plane was hit at the runway and had some trouble in the wheel, and the plane have too much speed and too little room for slowdown, make it to hit the barrier of the airport. That's all from the Jeju Air incident. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.